me too.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay, thank you. I wanted us to, I talk to you about what we are doing at the farm and how the communities around are benefiting. This project was started by the Methodist Church in Kenya to help small-scale farmers to get food for the family and food that has no chemicals with less water, and also get some small income to enable them take their children to school. We train them on organic farming, how to prepare their own compost manure with the available materials around them. So our farmers book, maybe through the churches, because we have been advertising through the churches. So they organize themselves in groups of around 10 to 40 people at a go. Some of the farmers have not been able to pay money for their accommodation and staying for, so they come just for a day from morning at 8 up to 5. And some of the groups have been doing follow-ups, coming back to at least gain more knowledge. We also train them on keeping dairy goats. If most of our people don't have big lands, and in their small, like a quarter of an acre, they can have 1 or 2 goats, and they are able to get feed for the goats, and they can get milk for the family. And milk is getting too expensive. Most of the families cannot afford to buy every day, especially those that don't have an income. In a month, it is a lot of money. So when they keep 1 goat, they can get milk for the family. It is very rich milk. It is very nutritious. And 1 liter of a goat's milk is equivalent to 4 liters of a cow's milk. So if they keep and get 1 liter, that is enough for the family. Others, if they sell, the goat's milk is twice as much the cost compared to the cow's milk. And many farmers have gotten into that project. The goats will get kids twice in a year if taken care of well. Some can get twins, and after 6 months they start selling. They can sell up to 4,000 1 goat, which is a parent can pay school fees for a child in high school. So it is a good income generating project, and at the same time feeding the family. We also train them on zero grazing, those that have bigger portion of land, to keep at least 2 good breed cows that will give them enough milk, because most people will keep like 10 cows and not good quality breed, and they get like 5 liters, and they are giving a lot of feeds to them. So if they keep 2 producing 1 like 30 liters, it is better than keeping a lot of them that are not producing. We also have beekeeping, and we have introduced 1 community that is very dry on your way to Isiolo, where the chairman of the church was talking about. And we want now people to start some of the projects as communities in a school. So we have introduced greenhouse and double digging, beekeeping in that school. And all the parents are helping this project, and the money that they get from this project can buy food for the children, so helps feeding program for the children throughout the year. So we train our farmers on how to keep modern beehives, 2 or 3 of them, and they can harvest twice a year. Also, honey is very expensive. A small jar like that one is almost 300 shillings. So if you harvest like 10 kilos, that's good money to take a child to school. So what we try to tell them is at least the knowledge, at least to start something, and you're able to get something out of it. We have the demonstration plots out there at the gardens. We practice double digging, loosening the soil so that we can use little water and enough manure, and there are less winds. The crops don't dry fast. Like us, we have had a problem with water. Our project water is not doing well because now it's dry where the wells are now dry. And there are many people who are using the same water. So sometimes we can go even a whole week without water, but we cannot miss food in the gardens. So we also don't spray our crops. We practice natural ways of pest control, like the onions, the green onions. We have a very strong smell, and it repels the pests. So we plant them at the edges of the beds. We also have some weeds that have strong smell, like the Mexican marigold. We leave it to intercrop in the beds, and the smell is so strong and keeps the pest away. So we end up without using any pesticides. And our compost is very rich. We mix dry vegetation, green vegetation, and animal manure. And we use some other vegetation that have high nitrogen. Then we cover for a month, adding water and ash, and we get very quality manure that is very good for our gardens. So there are less winds. We don't keep on winding. Winds are less. We also do mulching, especially now it's very dry. When the sun is very strong, we mulch. We do mulching, cover the topsoil with dry vegetation, and the sun is not able to penetrate through and make the soil get dry. So that's what we mostly teach the farmers. When they come, they can watch a video on compost making, on double digging, and most of them are doing good. Yeah.
How much land would you say it would take for the people that you teach to feed per person? How much would they need to feed their families?
Some of them have a height of an acre. And they can keep a goat and feed the family, and sell their vegetables. Yeah.
What is double digging?
It is loosening the soil, digging at least deep down the soil and making it loose without leaving the hand pans. Sometimes people dig and they leave very hand pans. When you plant your crops, they are not, the roots dry. I have a phone.